but we have something else. So we did do a Thanksgiving offering, and anyways, but I'd like to have you read what it is.
Okay, Crandall University, Reverend David Morehouse Scholarship. Correct? To recognize and honor the contribution of Reverend David Hinson Morehouse's decades of ministry and equipping leadership with the members and adherents of the Journey Church of Moncton and Riverview, New Brunswick, but especially his investment in the lives of youth as next generation leaders. The congregation and other friends acknowledge Reverend David Morehouse, who served in leadership between 1986 and 2023 by establishing an endowment to provide an annual award that will support and encourage future students at the university, the Journey Church.
So it just so happens that the president of Crandall University is here today. and I think you guys are buddies over the years. Yeah, he was your security for tonight. But I am going to give you this, Dave, and then Bruce, I think, has a few words he'd like to explain a little bit about what this means.
So Dave, we've known each other for a long time, and I was thinking today about the time that we first met. Yeah. You're so much older than me. I was just a student at Atlantic Baptist College, and you were the new pastor here, and you would come to the library to use the books to prepare your sermons for Sunday, and that's the first time that I thought, how can I make a guy that young the pastor of a church? I mean, honestly. Anyway, so we've known each other a long time. Some of you probably don't know this, but Dave and I have a gang that we've been a part of since 1999. It's called the Apahawk Gang. Doesn't that frighten you? That name? So bold. Anyway, so there's been four of us, Dave and I, and Kevin Vincent and Steve McMullen, who've met together as a mutual pastoral support kind of group. Yeah. It was supposed to be reading books, studying, sharing what we learned, praying together earnestly, and so on. Most of all, we just laughed the whole time we were together for all these years. But anyway, so Dave, it's a pleasure for me, based on all of those connections, but particularly in my role at Crandall, just to share with folks a little bit about what this means. So what has happened is that many of us have contributed toward that Thanksgiving offering to create a pool of at least $25,000. And that money will be invested. And every year, the income off of that $25,000 will be given to a student at Crandall University who has their sights set on vocational ministry. And so that means that year after year after year after year, for decades to come, there will be a student at Crandall who they and their family will know a little bit about Dave and his heart for ministry. And so it's a wonderful way to honor Dave's legacy here and to value and lift up that interest in serving and ministering to others. So we're grateful for two reasons tonight. One is the opportunity for students to receive assistance as they study. We have 1,600 students at Crandall, and all of them, along with their families, are trying to figure out, how do I pay for an education this day, in this era? And it's really, really helpful. But also, it honors and recognizes the ministry legacy of Dave. And so it's in your name. And so thank you to all who contributed. And thank you for your leadership.
Thank you.
You can.
Is the band going to start playing?
No, we won't cut you off.
They're not going to cut you off.
1, 2, 3. No.
Ben.
No, I just want to say that that's an incredible gift, and again, I'm speechless, and it brought me to tears, but it speaks to a deep core value in my life that if we can lean into the future and encourage the next generations, the emerging generations, to continue to have hope, make a difference, be gospel-centered people, that's incredible. So if this is just one little brick that helps touch young people's lives in the days to come through Crandall University and our partnership with them, and wow, no, that's really something. So thank you. Just again, I'm speechless. Thank you so much. So much.